Out there in the dark, murky waters of the world's rivers, there are creatures that don't belong. I've spent my life chasing down these river monsters, trying to understand the stories they tell. One such story is unfolding right now in the rivers of Pakistan, and it features a fish known as the sailfin catfish. This fish, with its impressive dorsal fin that looks like a ship's sail, is not from these waters. Its true home is thousands of miles away, in the Amazon basin of South America. It's a bottom dweller, covered in tough bony plates like a suit of armor, and it's incredibly resilient. It's a survivor. So, how does a fish from South America end up on the other side of the planet, in the Indus River system? The answer, as it often is, lies with us. People are fascinated by exotic creatures. The sailfin catfish, with its unique appearance, became a popular choice for home aquariums. It looks fantastic in a glass tank. But here's the problem. These fish grow, and they grow fast. That small, interesting-looking catfish soon becomes a large, tank-busting monster. When owners can no longer care for them, they sometimes make a fateful decision. They release them into the nearest river, thinking they are doing the humane thing. This act of release, however well-intentioned, is like opening a Pandora's box. It's a biological gamble. The sailfin catfish, known to scientists as Pterygoplictis pardalis, is built to endure. In its native Amazon, it deals with fluctuating water levels and tough conditions. This makes it an incredibly adaptable, invasive species. Once it finds its way into a new river system, it doesn't just survive, it looks for ways to thrive. This single act of releasing a pet fish has set in motion a chain of events that is now threatening the delicate balance of Pakistan's ancient river ecosystems, a problem I've seen play out in waters all over the globe. The journey from a glass tank to a sprawling river network is a perilous one, but for the sailfin, it was a successful one. It found the rivers of Pakistan to its liking. The initial introductions were likely small, just a few fish here and there, but it only takes a few. These fish are prolific breeders, and with no natural predators to keep their numbers in check, their population began to grow. Slowly at first, then with alarming speed. They began to establish a foothold, a silent invasion taking place beneath the surface, unnoticed by most, until it was too late. The alien had landed, and it was here to stay. For an invasive species to truly take over, the conditions have to be just right. It needs an advantage. In Pakistan's rivers, the environment has been changing, and these changes have rolled out the red carpet for the sailfin catfish. Our rivers are not what they used to be. They have become warmer over the years, and this slight increase in temperature suits the sailfin, a tropical fish from the warm waters of the Amazon. It feels right at home in these warming conditions, while native species, adapted to cooler temperatures, might start to feel the stress. The changing climate is giving this intruder a helping hand. It's not just the temperature. The quality of the water itself has become a major factor in this invasion. Pollution from cities, industries, and agriculture flows into the rivers. This pollution can be devastating for many native fish species, which require clean, well-oxygenated water to survive. But the sailfin catfish is different. It has a special trick up its sleeve. It can gulp air from the surface, allowing it to survive in polluted, low-oxygen environments where other fish would perish. This incredible adaptation means that the dirtier the water gets, the bigger the sailfin's advantage becomes. It's a fish that thrives in our mess. Think of the riverbed itself. It's a critical habitat for many fish, a place where they lay their eggs and find their food. The sailfin catfish is a tunneler. The males dig deep burrows into the riverbanks to lay their eggs. This relentless digging destabilizes the banks, causing them to erode and collapse. This clouds the water with silt and destroys the nesting sites that native species have used for centuries. The very structure of the river is being re-engineered by this foreign fish, turning a once familiar habitat into a hostile and alien landscape for the original inhabitants. All these factors, warmer water, pollution, and physical destruction of the habitat, create a perfect storm. The river becomes a fortress for the sailfin and a prison for the native fish. The sailfin is essentially a biological bulldozer, reshaping the environment to better suit its own needs, regardless of the consequences for everything else that lives there. The river's natural defenses are down, its immune system is compromised, and the invasive species is spreading like a disease. It's a grim picture, one that shows how a single, tough species can exploit a weakened ecosystem with devastating efficiency. When an aggressive newcomer like the sailfin catfish establishes itself, the locals are the first to suffer. The native fish of Pakistan, species like the masir, rohu, and thaila, are now locked in a desperate battle for survival. One of the biggest problems is the competition for food. The sailfin is an eating machine. It scrapes algae and detritus from the river bottom, consuming the very base of the food web. This is the same food source that many young native fish and other aquatic creatures depend on. The sailfin is essentially stealing the food right out of their mouths, leaving them to starve. It's not just a fight for food, it's a fight for space. The river may seem vast, but the best spots, the prime real estate for feeding, breeding, and hiding, are limited. The sailfin catfish, with its sheer numbers and aggressive nature, muscles the native species out of these prime locations. Their burrowing habits, as I mentioned, destroy the spawning grounds that native fish need to reproduce. Imagine trying to build a nest while a bulldozer is constantly digging up your backyard. It's an impossible situation, and it means that native fish are struggling to produce the next generation. The sailfin also has a direct and deadly impact. While it primarily feeds on algae, it is also known to eat the eggs and fry of other fish. So, not only is it destroying their homes and eating their food, but it's also preying on their young. This is a multi-pronged attack that the native populations simply cannot withstand. They are being outcompeted, displaced, and eaten. This biological pressure is relentless. The sailfin's tough, bony armor also means that very few native predators can eat it, so its population grows unchecked, increasing the pressure year after year. This onslaught has led to a dramatic decline in the populations of Pakistan's native fish. Fishermen who have worked these rivers for generations report that their catches have changed. Where they once pulled in a rich diversity of valuable local fish, their nets are now often filled with the bony, low-value sailfin catfish. This isn't just an ecological problem, it's a human one. Livelihoods are at stake, as the fish that once sustained these communities are disappearing. The river's bounty is being replaced by an invader that offers little in return, a common story when a river monster takes hold. So why does this matter? Why should we care if one type of fish replaces another? Because native fish are more than just creatures in a river. They are a vital part of Pakistan's natural heritage and its ecological health. Each native species has a specific role to play, a job it has been doing for thousands of years. They are part of a complex web of life. When they disappear, that web begins to unravel. Protecting them is about protecting the health and integrity of the entire river system, which millions of people depend on for water, food, and their way of life. A healthy river needs its native species. The battle against the sailfin catfish is a tough one. Once an invasive species like this is established, getting rid of it completely is nearly impossible. But that doesn't mean we should give up. We have to focus on control and containment. Simple solutions can make a big difference. For instance, local fishing communities can be encouraged to specifically target and remove sailfin catfish from the rivers. Some creative thinking might be needed to find uses for the captured fish, perhaps as feed for poultry or even as fertilizer, turning a problem into a resource for the local economy. Prevention is always the best cure. We must get the message out. Never, ever release aquarium pets into the wild. Public awareness campaigns are crucial to stopping the problem at its source. We also need to work on restoring the rivers to a healthier state. By cleaning up pollution and managing water flows better, we can make the environment less friendly for the sailfin and more hospitable for the native species. A cleaner river gives the local fish a fighting chance to reclaim their territory. It strengthens their ability to resist the invaders and helps them to recover. The fate of Pakistan's rivers hangs in the balance. It requires a concerted effort from everyone: government agencies, scientists, local communities, and every single citizen. Protecting these vital waterways is a shared responsibility. We must act now to manage the sailfin invasion and give the native fish a lifeline. By taking these steps, we can help restore the natural balance and ensure that the magnificent rivers of Pakistan and the incredible native species within them can survive for generations to come. The monsters are already here. The challenge now is to learn how to live with them and limit the damage they cause.